Well, I think soldiers telling their own stories about their real experience helps to bring home the reality of the war, as opposed to the glossed over version which the administration wants to present. War, it has been famously said, is hell. And those who are the narrators of that, who reveal their authentic experience, are also the ones who can point the way towards the necessity of ending this war and of challenging the thinking that brought us into this war and of raising questions about war in general. So this is a very important gathering here. You know, if you paint yourself into a corner, you may have to walk through wet paint to get out. The only way that you're trapped is when you're thinking trapped. And in any case, this war was not inevitable. It was a war of choice, and it cannot be justified in its inception nor in its continuation. If the Democratic Party is going to win the 2008 election, it must have a very clear vision of how they're going to get out of Iraq. And they've got to give a timetable to people that's got to be realistic, and that timetable should include a speedy exit and an international peacekeeping and security force that would move in as our troops leave. Anything short of that, it's going to be very difficult to be able to win the election, and since politics inevitably becomes about winning, there is something about peace that becomes instrumental in the 2008 elections. Here it is, the Constitution and First Amendment, which says Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievance. The Winter Soldiers are in the finest tradition of our First Amendment. Thank you.
Good to meet you again.
Good to see you.
It's
Right, well, we stop by.